I'd quite like Daleks early on in Matt Smith's first season, as I think that it isn't really until an actor meets the Daleks that they fully establish themselves as being the character of the Doctor in the public's mind. However, they have yet to have been given a truly great story in remake Who. All of the Dalek stories in RTD's Moroniverse have been pretty shite. I feel that if they hadn't been served with such shite house scripts in the remake series, then it wouldn't seem such a chore if they returned next year.
I disagree that they have been spoilt in the new series though. Admittedly, Manhattan was poor, but apart from that, their stories have been good.
Rubbish. Journey's Bellend was abysmal. Even worse than Daleks in Manhattan, I'd say.
I think a year off would do them good, as it creates more of a wow factor when they do return.
It didn't in Destiny of the Daleks, did it?
Oh, the story may have been dire, but the fact the Daleks were back made it an event.
Yes, a complete non-event, with Tom Baker Pratt falling his way through the whole story acting like a complete cunt.
Clearly Adam's influence is apparent here, and I criticize as much as anyone his influence on the show, but this story has many good points, and my main point is valid, that the return of the Daleks after many years is still an event.
So in other words, you are saying that shite stories make event TV, yes? Small wonder you rate RTD's crap so highly then. John Cleese in a 5-second cameo in the subsequent story was more of an event with the general public, rather than the return of some dusty Daleks led by a crap Davros.
I disagree.
So, what is the point of taking the Daleks off screen?
2 reasons. 1. If they feature every year, I think their appeal may diminish. A sort of not them again effect.
I would say that is preferable to not another rubbish monster again, when we get repeatedly crap creations like the Pigmen, Fart Monsters, Burp Monsters, and the Flumps.
2. A break from the Daleks does build up their mystique and sense of something special.
It didn't for Destiny of the Daleks nor Day of the Daleks. And the event story of Time and the Rani was shite too.
Why do you think they were used less frequently in the 1970s and 80s?
In the 80s the program's popularity declined, because the public were Dalek starved, and got a load of unbelievable rubbery monsters instead.
There is no evidence for that. I am asking you to prove the causal relationship you claim exists.
What casual relationship? What are you talking about? We're talking about the fucking Daleks' popularity, Rani, not about casual sex of the sort usually frequented in soap storylines, you pillock.
I suggest you look up the difference between causal and casual, you half-wit.
Why does Rani always dispute the fucking blindingly obvious? Is Rani really a complete blithering idiot, or just contrary purely for the sake of it? Answers on the back of a postcard, please.